I want to thank our colleagues from Connecticut for inviting us here and encouraging us to have this conversation. I've just come, as many of our colleagues have just come, Senator Murphy, from a briefing by three of the top officials in this country who deal with Homeland Security and law enforcement. And one of the questions that was asked deals with the ability of someone who's on a terrorist watch list to be denied the opportunity to fly in an airplane, and then whether or not that same person on a terrorist watch list can be denied the opportunity to buy, for example, an assault weapon. And the answer is I think, shocking and disappointing. A person who is on a terrorist watch list can and will be denied the opportunity to fly in an airplane with other people. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is that same person who's denied the ability to fly in an airplane because he or she's on a terrorist watch list can go into a gun show or a gun store and buy a weapon, including an assault weapon. That just makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. And I would add maybe two other quick points, if I may, and I'll stop and yield to others, including the senator from Wisconsin who was kind enough to allow me to say a few words. Thank you. But the number of people who want to leave this country and go to link up with ISIS and be a fighter, that number has dropped and continues to drop dramatically, down to 1 per month now, from the U.S. down to 1 per month. And one of the reasons why that number continues to drop and drop dramatically is because ISIS is on the run. ISIS, I think, earlier on regarded as a winning team, no more. They're being regarded, I think, appropriately as a losing team. And we asked the question of the Secretary of Homeland Security: is it true that since 9/11, every American who's died in this country at the hands of a jihadi terrorist, have they died at the hands of someone who's from another country and has come here, slipped in somehow secretly or covertly? And the answer is, every person who's died in this country since 9/11, American citizens, have been killed by someone who is a U.S. citizen or someone who is a legal resident here. And the Secretary of Homeland Security is pleading with us to give his department the ability to create countering violent extremism capability within that department, to improve it rather, that would enable us to establish partnerships with the Muslim community, with faith organizations and other organizations, to be able to reach out, to work with them, to reduce the likelihood that folks that are already here that could be radicalized will not be radicalized. I just appreciate very much the chance to share a couple of those takeaways from what I thought was a very important briefing. And I want to say again my thanks to the Senator from Wisconsin for allowing me to slip in at this point in the discussion. Thank you.